What's up guys, James Palms here. Today we're going to do a palm review on the adonidia merrillii, or the Christmas palm, commonly known as the Christmas palm. So these palms right here, I've got 4 plants right here. Well, they're planted in one pot, but each of them are planted in one pot, but they're planted as doubles. Typically you'll see these as doubles, triples, quadruples, whatever, but anywhere around they don't seem to bother. It's a sort of a staple in the landscape world, and it doesn't seem to bother them when they're planted in 2s, 3s, or 4s. Some palms don't like having their root system shared like that, but the Christmas palm doesn't seem to mind it. I mean, it's a crown-shafted, beautiful palm. It's native to the Philippines, like sort of a rainforest area in the Philippines. And it can actually tolerate full sun. It's obviously more being from rainforest areas and being sort of a dwarf type tree, like sort of an ornamental palm, which it basically is. It does tolerate full sun, but they do better, especially at this size. They do better in partial shade too. I mean, they will actually take quite a bit of shade, really. Which is good, because if you live in an area where it's a little bit marginal and you're trying to, sort of zone push with it, they will tolerate it a lot better. So these ones right here are about 7 feet tall. They were about 7-gallon size. This is still in its 7-gallon pot. And you can see the crown shaft, but they are starting to trunk a bit. And if you feed them a lot and you fertilize them a lot, they will actually get quite thick trunks. These are fairly thin now. This one here is about as thick as a beer can on this side, and this one here is thicker. There's always going to be one that's thicker than the other, an alpha and omega or whatever, you know what I mean? There's always going to be the bigger one. Same thing here, you got a bigger one on this side and a smaller one on this side. But basically they're always, you can see them here on my patio, they're a perfect patio plant. I mean, this is what they're designed for if you're in colder zones. And you can keep them growing like this for many years in containers, bring them in through the winter, and because they will tolerate quite a bit of shade, you'll be fine. So you can, you get some artificial light and LED light. Look at this guy. I mean, we gotta stop the video here. There's a woodpecker on my palm tree. Look at this guy. Look at him. Testing out, he's saying, what the heck is? Look. This guy. Look. It's a woodpecker on the palm tree. A little bonus here. I'm not gonna let you peck that tree though, buddy. And there he goes. And sorry about that. Back to the video here, sorry. Back to the adonidias here. So the Christmas palm, yeah, the reason why it's called the Christmas palm is because they're flowering and seeding. They usually fruit right around early winter, so like around Christmas time in their native habitat, and in Florida and other tropical places. That's the time of the year where they will seed and fruit. And the seeds, when they come out, when they're ripe, they are bright red. So you got the green with the tree and the red of the fruits, and it's kind of red and green is Christmas color, so it makes it look extra festive and very Christmassy. They will actually seed as well in the summer, like in late August or sometime. Well, actually, maybe it's more beginning of the summer, but beginning of summer and beginning of winter. But they do fruit twice a year usually. These ones are a little bit too small for fruiting, but the cold hardiness on these palms is not very good though. This is their one downfall. So for me, the beauty of them is spectacular. I mean, they're like mini royals slash, they kind of have that coconut style frond sort of, but not quite, but you know what I mean. But they have a very, sort of royalish look to them, and they got the crown shaft. I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous, and they just, they make any patio look great. But the problem is that they can only take down to right around 32 Celsius or 32 Fahrenheit, so 0 Celsius, and they're done. That's basically, they're done for it. So in that range they'll burn. Sometimes I've seen them come back, that they've defoliated and come back out of the center. I have seen it happen. Most of the time though, the crown shaft turns to mush and they just fall right in half. The tree just, the whole top falls off and they just break. And I've even seen them where the outer side of it is still all mush, the whole crown shaft, but there is some solidness inside and it is pushing some growth. But I don't know, I mean, if they come back from that, they're gonna have a big wow, and big where the ring scars are gonna look like crap. But yeah, so basically don't plant them anywhere where you're gonna get that cold, or because of their size, because they're so small and they keep this even when they're very mature, they're only 10-15 feet tall at full maturity. So you can still, I mean, they do get a little bit bigger than that, but I don't think they get over 20 feet. That's like to the tip of the fronds. I don't think they ever get that tall. So you can always kind of protect them. I mean, you can't protect like something like a mature royal or something, but you could protect these. But so overall, I'm going to give these guys a little rating. I usually do this in my palm reviews. So for beauty, I'm going to give them about a 10. And for cold hardiness, I'm going to give them about a 0 because they're basically 0. I can give them 1 because basically they can take cooler. They can take, these ones here have been taking single digit Celsius, so like 40s and 30s, like high 30s, low 40s for long periods of times, extended periods of time. So they don't mind that, whereas a coconut palm won't even like that. So yeah, they can tolerate at least that for a little bit longer than some really tropical stuff. Obviously, like lipstick and other things can't take anything really cool, but they can take that, which is a benefit living here. So you only have to bring them in when there's a risk of frost or something. So, but other than that, so I guess I'll have to give them a 1. But overall, I'd give them about a 7. And they're very cheap. So I mean, you can have them. That's my sort of overall rating. I mean, they're very cheap to obtain, so that's another plus. They're very small, they're easy to move around, and when you repot them, I mean, they will want to keep being repotted. So when you repot them to grow them up and put them into bigger pots, I recommend you use a lot of like vermiculite and perlite and different things. Just any way you can lighten the mixture as much as possible. And they do like good drainage, and they are very drought tolerant. If it is cool temperatures, try not to water them. I haven't watered these guys here in about a month almost because of the cooler temperatures, and they like that. I mean, in a big pot like that, there's still moisture in there. You can tell when you lift it. Even in that other 7-gallon, there's still moisture in there. I mean, that one there, I could probably water it now. I might even do that today because it's October 20th, and it is actually quite a warm day. It's about 22 Celsius, so sunny and 75, right around there, 77, 75, something like that. So quite a hot October day, but not really hot, but warm. For us, it's nice. I mean, it feels beautiful in the sun here. I'm getting a little sunburn actually. I'm sitting out here having a few drinks and just enjoying a beautiful afternoon while my youngest one takes a nap. So thanks for watching, guys. This is the palm review on the Christmas palm, adonidia merrillii. It's a beautiful palm. I recommend you go get one. I mean, you can get them from any big box store or any nursery. If you live in Florida or maybe really South Texas, maybe you might be able to get away with these in Houston and things, or you know, in the SoCal for sure. There's probably some spots where you can definitely get away with them. So if you want to try them out there, I mean, I recommend you go to a nursery and buy one right now. Or for us other people that are not in really tropical places, just buy them from your local Home Depot or get one imported. Thanks for watching, guys, and please click like and subscribe if you like this video and if you like more videos like this, and see you next time. Thanks for watching. Later.